Welcome to Pixel Lab. Now this is how the app works. Now unlike CorelDRAW, you have your tools. Now those tools are icons that help you work on your graphic design. Now the first template you are seeing here is your background template. See it? These are background templates. Okay, they are all background templates. You can perform all kinds of design using your Pixel Lab, from 3D editing to normal branding design. Now that is that about the first tab here. Then when you click on A, it shows you text and quotes. Now the future of the text is for you to type a content. Let's say for instance you are typing a content GWTech project. You click on OK. This is your text that you've typed. Now this text, these are the tools under the text. Now the first tools is to edit it. That is, if you want to add more details, you can edit it, you can delete it, you can copy it. When you click on copy, it will duplicate. Now the importance of this copy is for you to be able to have the same size the same font size also. Now that's that on that. Now if you proceed with your design, you can either bring your content, which is this GWTech, front or backward. So it can either be at the back of your design or at the front of your design. I'm going to do that now so that we are going to understand what I mean. This is a shape. I'm going to change the color to black so that we understand it. Now the text, let me use another color so we can understand. Alright. Now the text GWTech is at the back of this icon. When you go back to A, you bring it front. You click on front, it appears automatically at the front. If you click on backward, it appears underneath the shape. If you bring on front, it appears. So that's that on that. I delete it. Okay. So you click on the text again, then you can move it. You can move it any angle you want it to move it, pending what you are actually designing. Then if you want to bring it up front, bring it down front, by the side, and the rest of that. So that's that on that. You can increase the size. You can increase and reduce the size. You can increase and reduce the size. Then paddling is the way you want it to move. The way it moves, you will not be able to, you don't need to be able to shift it at your using your what's it called, using your position. Alright, so that's that on that. You bring back the text here. Then color, you can change the color of your text to any color of your choice. You can change the color. Same thing with the gradient. The gradient is a multiple color. It's a multiple color. Alright, so that's that on that. You can also add texture, that is, bring picture to the text, making the text now to have picture inside of it. So I'm going to do that, show you that now. Okay, let me use this one for instance. Okay, when you click on OK, you discover that the text has picture quality inside. Can you see it? So that's that on that. Then the opacity is to fade the text, to make this, to blend the text to the background. You can fade it, you can brighten it up. So that's that on that. You can also rotate your text 360 to 90 degree. You can rotate your text. So marks is to cut the text. It's like to cut your text. When you bring it up front, it cuts your text. So that is not really important. You can also change your font. Click on change your font. You can change your font. Can you see? You can change your font to anything you want, depending how the nature of your design is. You understand? So you can change your font. So let me choose this one. So I've changed the font to this. You can also bold it. You can change it to italic. You can underline it if you desire. So that's that on that. You can curve your text. You can curve your text. Let me reduce it so we can see it. Yes, you can curve your text. In most cases, the curving of text is whenever you are designing a kind of a logo. You understand? There is need for you to curve the text, depending on how the nature of your logo is like. You can also add background to text. You can add background to text. Most cases, you may actually need the background. That is when your text is in a portrait, and you can add background if you so desire. You can centralize your text depending the much content you have. Like if you are having much content now, for instance, now let's say you are having something like this. So this is your text now. Let me make it 3 lines. So you can actually centralize. You can bring it by the side or by this other side. So that if you so desire. The spacing is to expand your text. To expand it. It's always nice when you are using a one line listing. So when you expand it, it's making sense. You understand? So most people use it. Then when you expand it, you reduce your text. It adds uniqueness to it. So that's that. The outline is not really important. Then you have your stroke to bolden your content. So you can change the color if you so desire. You understand? It gives uniqueness to your design. You understand? So that's that on that. Then you also have inner shadow. Is to bolden your content. You understand? It boldens your content. Also almost the same feature with that of stroke. Then you have shadow to give your content a unique display. Alright, so this is the shadow in the background. So that's that about that. You can emboss it, making it look like a brick. You see how it looks like a brick now. So it looks like a brick now. So that's that on that. Okay, so you can convert to 3D. Now you can convert to 3D. You can make the content lay on the ground.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Fine.
Okay, you are the one that's working here now.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Hope your network is okay.
Yes. So you can actually rotate it, make it seem like it's sleeping. You understand? This is the uniqueness of that. It gives you a 3D quality. You understand? So it gives you a 3D quality. Look at it. It seems like the text is sleeping on the distance. So that's that on that 3D quality. So you have 3D shadow also. It gives uniqueness to your design as well. So that's not really relevant. You have reflection. This adds so much uniqueness to your design. This reflection, it adds so much uniqueness to your design. So that's that about the A. You understand? So that's that about the A. This A deals with text editing. You understand? So when you now move to the next one deals with shape, importation of picture. It deals with how you work, perfect your, the content you upload from your gallery. So we have import. This import now is when you want to import pictures from your gallery. Now let's say I'm importing this picture from my gallery now. Okay, now automatically the import now features appear. Now it shows where you can actually bring front and backward. It helps. The need for this import is to actually have a background. Maybe for instance you want to work with an available background in your content. Now you can work with that. You understand? So that's that about that. Okay, so you can copy it, you can duplicate it, just like the text quality. Also you can also duplicate it. You can bring front and back, you can move sideways, like I said. You can resize the picture, you can resize it. You can change the color if you so desire. You understand? You can change the color, you can add texture, you can up the opacity. You can use the same features in it to fade the content. So that's that about that. So you can also add stroke, just the same features with the text. Also you can erase. Now this I'm going to teach you how to actually crop, but that will be in the next video. So these are just summary on how you can actually go about it. Now this is process of you cropping. You can also erase, pending if the background is not really something, if the detailing in the background does not tally with the picture image quality, the background disappear. But if it tallies, you have to use the eraser to clear the background. You can also convert to 3D if you so desire, but it depends. It's not really essential. Pending the content you are bringing up front. If it's a logo, yes, fine, you can actually use that. So that's that about this. So you have also, it's important for you to take note that you can also import stickers. Alright, pending the feature of stickers you want. You understand? So that's that about that. You can, I've talked about import. You can draw, but it's not really important. You can bring up shape, different shape. You can bring up different shape if you so desire. So that's that about that and the rest of the features. Then the next feature is to color the background. Maybe you do not have any available background, you just want to use the system app background. You can color the background. Okay, you can change the size of your your sheet. Yeah, you can change it. You can change the height and the width. So let me just change it so you can understand. Nice distance. You see it will reduce it. If you want it to be portrait, you can do it also. So that's that about that. Then these are available image background you can use also. These ones are part of the this thing, are part of the application. You can choose any of it, and you can also edit the color using the last icon on the. You can edit it also. So you can change the background to picture. That is, you have to click on from gallery. When you click on from gallery, the design you are doing will have a fixed background. You understand? To have a fixed background. So that's about that. So these are your color effects for only background and picture importation. That is all. Please like, comment on this YouTube channel, and tell us what you think about this class.